good news today of the day, and the good news comes from the Academy Awards, where there is an Indian connection. The 97th Academy Awards saw another slice of history for Namit Malhotra, the founder of Prime Focus and CEO of DNEG, the visual effects company that bagged its 8th Oscar for Best Visual Effects. Namit is also the producer of an upcoming movie, The Ramayana, and DNEG was honored with the Visual Effects Oscar for its work on Dune Part 2 at the Academy Awards last night. Supervisors Stephen James and Reese Salcom accepted the prestigious award alongside the production VFX supervisor Paul Lambert and special effects supervisor Gerd Nefzer. Namit now joins us. Appreciate your joining us, Namit. Congratulations. Your company seems to have made it a habit to pick up awards for visual effects. 8th Oscar for Best Visual Effects to the company.
Yes, Rajdeep, that number is correct, and it's a pleasure to be talking to you.
But tell us more about what is it that you believe stands out in this whole world of VFX and visual effects that are becoming more and more important in movies, both here in India as well as in Hollywood?
So I think, we've always looked at the secret, as I've been asked many times, like what's the secret to sort of successful Academy Award successes? And, in terms of storytelling, the basic premise is, it's a tool in the hands of a director. And the idea is that you've got to embed the ability to create these beautiful images and vistas, but in service of the story. And that really is the challenge, because what the director's basically saying is, I have this idea, I have this vision that I need to take my audiences into this world or into this place, and they must feel like they belong there. So the fidelity of the image, the quality of the storytelling has to make you feel like you're actually seeing and experiencing that live. And that is really the quality or the aesthetic that we have to hit every time when we say raising the bar, because it is all about seamless storytelling. That's really the science of high-end visual effects.
And is there any great difference between what's done in Hollywood today and what's done here in India? I know that you've been involved with Brahmastra, for example. There have been films being made in this country where, again, VFX effects matter a great deal. Is there a big difference between the West and India? Or when it comes to VFX, we're as good as they get?
See, the interesting paradox is that most of the Hollywood films that are being made today, the bulk of their artist groups today come out of India. So there are more Indian artists on any given Hollywood film than there are Western people. But that is the odd dynamic, that you actually have less people in India working on Indian visual effects films than they are in, let's say, on the Hollywood side. And that's a function of the marketplace, because Indian filmmakers are now slowly and steadily starting to look at more and more films that can use this tool set or use this ability. And that's something that is happening off late. If you go back 10, 15, 20 years, visual effects were far and few between. But now, with films like Brahmastra, as you mentioned, we had Kalki last year, we've had RRR, and a lot of other films are now starting to really push the barriers of what Indian storytelling would normally conceive versus what's possible. And that sort of is helping bridge that gap quite quickly.
My final question to you, your favorite Hollywood film, when this was Oscars night, when it comes to VFX effects, your company's won 8 of them, so which is your favorite?
It's hard to pick, but obviously, I personally have been a massive Christopher Nolan fan and now a Denis Villeneuve fan. Each of the directors have helped us win 3 Oscars each, so it's a very close tie. So between the two of them, we're sort of a bit of a conflicted outcome, but Dune 2 for me particularly, really, Dune 1 raised the bar high enough for the visual effects industry, and I think thanks to Denis, he was able to raise it yet again on Dune 2, and that is sort of currently the absolute favorite in terms of what we've been able to deliver as a company is absolutely, lots of pride in that.
Namit, to you and your entire team, congratulations. It's a big day for you. And a big day in a way to have a slice of India also in some way represented at the Oscars. Thanks very much, Namit Malhotra, for joining me now. Remember, it's Oscars night. It was Oscars night, and the creme de la creme of Hollywood turned out to celebrate the best. Anura was the clear winner of the night. Mickey Madison bagged Best Actress for the film. Sean Baker bagging Best Director. Adrian Brody won the lucrative Best Actor award for his role in The Brutalist. And Zoe Saldana was one of the first winners, bagging the Supporting Actress award for her role in Emilia Perez, while Kieran Culkin of Succession bagged his first Oscar as Best Supporting Actor for his role in A Real Pain. Dune Part 2 won the Best Oscar for Sound, and Sean Baker's highly praised film Anura bagging the Academy Award for Best Editing. There was also a film on Palestine that won a documentary award. So plenty for all the winners to celebrate at the Oscars.